remember that there's a level of commoditization when it comes to just technology. We all live and breathe technology. You can think about the ways that things are coded, things are built, but some of these tools are available to everybody. But what isn't? It's the ability to really touch someone in a less than, sort of not just in a subject, or in an objective way, but a subjective way. Something that allows them to really treat you above and beyond and love you as a brand. And so I sort of use Waldo, you know, or as the British say, Wally. Where's the human, right? How do I find the person that's involved in this engagement?
Happiness in marketing. What does it mean to marketers? Whether it's from an agency perspective, a large beverage company, a huge retailer like 1-800-Flowers, to look at some examples of the place and kind of dive into mobile and look at what's going on in this space, because as we know, it changes weekly. So we'll start off just kind of generally. Brian just did this talk about happiness in marketing and the 10 points. What does that mean to you guys? But how do you, I know it's a surprise question, sorry. Josh is like, you don't have to go first, but how does it play, like, Ahmed, how does happiness play in the halls of 1-800?
I'm so glad you asked that question, because I tend to think we are in the happiness business. Because, you know, our corporate mantra, in a way, is to deliver smiles, right? And I thought it was very instrumental, sort of 2 points that Brian made and your question. Happiness has to be genuine. Otherwise, it's completely a brand-bending happiness, right? And we know that because, you know, anytime something new digital happens, people are like, people are not going to send a $50 bouquet. I'm just going to send a photograph. Things don't happen that way. People, when they want to express happiness, are looking for a genuine expression of that, right? So we fundamentally think that intercepting someone in this happiness moments is actually the right way to build a relationship.
Pepsi overall is, like, buzzword-wise, I guess, we're in the business of happiness, but we're also complementary to it, where I would say that we kind of focus a lot on, best way to describe it would be, whenever you open up a Pepsi, it has that sound, and the idea is that when that happens, that's making you a little bit happier. You're usually doing it around like birthday parties, or you're doing it because you're having dinner with people. It's part of the experience, it's also a complement to the experience. And based off of that, we try to have kind of our digital interactions mimic how our product actually operates, and giving that little bubbling up, sorry for the word, but the soda keywords. But yeah, it's the idea of Pepsi is that complement to that entire experience. I'm a keeper, apparently.
Working with all our different brands, been in mobile advertising since the beginning, so I've seen a lot of kind of the challenges and issues that we try to figure out for the industry as a whole. I honestly feel that the way it's being done now, how mobile advertising is just being simply replicated the same way display advertising is being bought and strategized. So to me, mobile obviously is a device, and I always advocate this to our clients. You know, remember that this device is a very intimate moment for this person, and you know, whether it's in an app or a mobile website, there's a lot of personal things that are going on throughout the day. You know, the mobile device has a lot of, which is why privacy is a big issue, and why everyone's treading very lightly on how they use the data. So we feel that based on this human behavior, the industry as a whole still hasn't figured out the right way to really message to the user. And I feel that Kiip is one great example where, you know, using this happiness moment and rewarding someone in a way that's, you know, not forced upon is